G'day everyone, Brian here. Do you like a good ghost story? The stories of the risen dead, of spirits wandering the streets. Or maybe a reincarnation story where someone's died and then you see someone that looks like them, or you hear their voice in an animal. Do you love those kind of stories? Well, the Bible has some ghost kind of stories. This isn't one of them. But it's a story of John the Baptist and King Herod. And it's a confronting story. What brings them together? Well, we'll learn about that tomorrow. But King Herod has heard about Jesus, which isn't really that surprising. Jesus is making a name for himself. He is creating a stir, and King Herod wants to be the king. He doesn't want anybody else crowding in on his marketplace. So he hears about this Jesus character and he's concerned about who is he? Well, that's a good question. What are people saying about this Jesus? Well, here's what they're saying. Some were saying John the Baptist has been raised from the dead, and that's why miraculous powers are at work in him. Others were saying, well, he's Elijah. Elijah, one of the key Old Testament prophets who we read about, who the Bible does tell us will make something of an appearance before the Messiah comes. And others claim he's a prophet, like one of the prophets of long ago. But King Herod was struck by this because he had beheaded John the Baptist. And now he's hearing people say about Jesus and what he is doing that maybe it's John the Baptist back again from the dead. It's like a ghost story. Here it is. And it's not just the ghost of Christmas past. This is the man you killed is back. Well, of course, Jesus isn't John the Baptist reincarnated or resurrected or returned from the dead. They are completely different characters. And yet there's something in it for us. Because in the story of John the Baptist, the work he was doing, the message he was preaching was consistent with the work that Jesus was doing and the message that Jesus was preaching, so much so that people had good reason to think that maybe this character, this Jesus character, is John the Baptist returned from the dead. And Herod was provoked with fear. Well, we don't worship John the Baptist. John the Baptist was a great man. And John the Baptist prepared the way as he was ordained to do. But he is not the one that we worship. The one that we worship is Jesus, who was, like John the Baptist, killed unmercifully and ungraciously and unfairly. But unlike John the Baptist, Jesus did rise from the dead. And so we worship him, a living Lord and God. Now, John was great, but Jesus is greater, just as John said he would be. Who are you worshipping today? Are you worshipping a risen Lord or something else? And if you're worshipping something else, I want to say to you, it has no hope for you. But Jesus does. Hold on to him. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.